everyone.
Good afternoon.
Oh, come on. Good thing we have big families, isn't
Good thing.
Well, welcome to the Norfolk Delicious stage. Folks, are you having a great day at the fair?
Oh, yeah. Beautiful fair day. Couldn't ask for better.
I'm Dan.
I'm Brian.
And we are Norfolk's two fairly fat guys, your volunteer food ambassadors here on the Norfolk Delicious stage. You're in for a real treat this afternoon after we're done and out of the way. But Chef Chuck Hughes is going to be here at 5 o'clock, but they're going to let us cook before him. He has no idea that
what a mess we'll leave.
What a mess we'll leave, but we're going to do that. So has everybody been around the fair? You've gone, seen everything here? Now, how many people have been to FlavourFest? Well done, Mary. That's okay. But that's what this show is all about. Is really celebrating the true stars of Norfolk County, our agricultural partners, our friends and farmers that put all these wonderful products into FlavourFest. And that they are the true stars of the.
So I believe there's 35 vendors over there this year. I think the very first year we started, there were 5.
5, exactly. So we've come a long way, haven't we? So now, you all know that if you haven't been to FlavourFest yet, all you have to do go over there is buy $5 worth of goods, and you'll get one of our this year's new cookbooks. And if you spend $20 or more, you get the direct from Norfolk shopping bag as well as the cookbook.
Does anybody have one of these right now? Can you do this with it? You can if you're a man, I know that.
There's no way that you could actually do that.
That's like folding up a roadmap. I know it should do it, but...
Okay, where were those people? Somebody needs to show me one of those bags right now. Who could show me one of those bags that you... Where is it?
There's one
over there.
One
right there. And just for that, you get a Comfort Inn lunchbox thermal bag over there. So there we go. See, this is how our show works. We don't cook very well, but we give stuff away. So, and actually, we might even feed you. Do you think?
I think we could come up with something.
Anyway, should we get started?
Let's do that.
All right. Time to start cooking. We're going to do an old favorite for our first show here, what we've been asked to do time and time again. Our Midway Taffy Apple Pizza, because we said we had to do one. We're doing 5 shows this week, but Karen said we had to make 1 pizza, so this is it. You're in luck.
This is your day.
But people always said when we've made this before, how many have seen us before? Well, they're all related to us. Of course they've seen us before. So.
Besides at birth.
Exactly. So, Dan, you always come out here with the pizza dough on the pizza stone, and that's not fun because this is the hardest part, is spreading out the pizza dough. So how do you actually do that? So I'm going to do it from scratch, working without a net here. Yeah. There goes the flour onto the board. Now, you can make your own pizza dough. I've done that before. This one's from Sobeys. So you start with it like this. You let it rise at room temperature like that. Just get your knuckles into it a little bit. Spread it out. You see this okay? That's unfortunate. Okay, once you got a circle going here, here's the fun part. Put flour on it. Don't be shy on that. Now,
I'll be over here.
Yes, that's a good place to stand. And I'm going to stay over top of here. You go back and forth between your hands, but each time you go, you turn it a quarter turn. See? Just back and forth, just like that. And I'll just be doing this for a while, and it will miraculously get bigger and bigger and bigger, or fly off and burn something. So while I'm doing that, I'll stand over here and you can tell people what you're doing, right?
Basically a thing of cream cheese, a block of cream cheese that you should have out of the fridge at least
longer
quicker than this came out. And then just good old caramel sauce. You can use caramel sauce. You can melt caramels down because it's around Halloween and they're ready and available. But it's all about tasting good. There is no low-cal version of this.
No.
At one time, we did have a nutritionist on board with us who recommended things. We made this and she started to cry.
It was funny. We have so much fun representing Norfolk County and going around telling people about all the good things that are grown here, because it's such a fun gig. And we'll go anywhere to talk to people and talk about Norfolk County. But we did have a request earlier this year to do a cooking demonstration for the Canadian Diabetes Association, and fine organization. But we had to say, have you seen us cook before? we're not who you want, honestly. So, now that I did my little stretching out, that didn't work at all, because it was supposed to be twice as big as it ended up, but it's pizza dough's a little cold. So now we're just spreading it out a little bit here. And while I'm playing with that, let's start some apples, shall we?
Sure. These are induction burners. I don't know if anybody's familiar with them or not. They're amazing things. From our good friend Mary over at Butcher's Restaurant Supply, who has generously donated all this good stuff for us to use this week. I think big hand for Mary. We love it. And if you've seen any of our early shows where we had, originally Larry Dawson's Hot Plate up here. Then we moved up to...
and we were using the term hot plate very loosely.
Then we moved up to a stove that they found in the cattle barn.
We call Old Smoky.
Old Smoky. Every year we had to knock on the side to chase the raccoons out of it so we could use it. But eventually the door fell off.
But not after we used it for a year, where we had to cook and hold the door with your foot.
Yeah, that was good because all of our stage, everything was over here. But we've had great fun. Wouldn't have missed it for the world. But now we have beautiful high-tech stuff that hopefully we know what we're doing. What was I going to tell you about these burners? Because they're amazing things. They are only hot when you put your pot on.
And they only heat the pan.
And they only heat the pan. As soon as you lift the pot off, the burner shuts off.
Okay.
And they're great things. And you know what? Mary is telling me that you can get, these are high-dollar restaurant ones, but you can get a home version of these now for around $300, which, you know, if you think what you paid for your microwave a long time ago, that's not a bad thing.
Okay, so I'm melting one of our favorite ingredients.
Good old butter.
Good old butter.